Y'all know Neptune likes to fish. In Neptunia Reavers, they decided to add a fishing minigame. How do I do this again? Game, I'm stupid. What do you want me to do? Oh, it's motion control. I have to flick the controller. Oh, I cast too fast apparently. And now we have to fight a spider. This isn't a fish. Let me try that again. Yeah, shake the controller. Wow, that is interesting. So I have to wait until that. And now I can reel this fish in. Am I reeling? Lift the controller up. Okay. That's not a fish either. Yeah, this is a weird little mini game that doesn't need to be exclusive to Reavers. Like, yeah, it uses motion controller on the PS5, and then I guess also the trigger, the adaptive trigger in some way, but like it's not necessary. We could add this to Rebirth Plus, why not? It's just such a weird mode. Like, I think they hit a lot of the DLC items behind this, but there's also like music tracks and stuff you can get, like Old Scenario, which is like a something from like the original game, I think. I know we'll have to look at the gallery for that, but yeah, this is just the this is just what it is. There are fish in here, believe it or not. You can catch fish. I'm just not getting any of them. Probably because I'm using the cheap bait. I gotta use the more expensive bait probably to get the fish. Because right now I am getting rare items. The game is telling me I'm getting rare items, so that might be something. Oh, here we go. Hardcore bait fish. That's what we gotta be using. Now we'll get some fish, yeah? That is not a fish. What about heavily armed bait fish? Anyway, this is just a goofy little side thing you can do. It's not required for anything in Reverse. If you guys don't know, Reverse is just a remake of Rebirth 1. A remake, it's like a remaster. It's got some new quirks to it. It's got some new visuals. Personally speaking, I have a lot of things to say about this version of Rebirth that I'm not huge fan of. It's not an offensive version of the game. It's just not the ideal version of the game. I just wanted to show off this weird little fishing minigame. Oh, okay. Also, the fish that ate your bait was actually a monster. I think as you progress through the game, if I remember correctly, because I'm on a New Game Plus file right now that just barely started the game. But if I remember correctly, there are other fishing areas in the other nations. You just don't have access to them until you actually get there. I'm very early in the game right now. I'm getting a lot of new background music. That's... Oh! I got a trophy even! Wow! Collected all the BGM through fishing. Wow! That's a big-ass fish in the water. Yeah, I didn't really know what else to make a fish. Oh my god, we actually got a fish! It's a bait fish, but it's a fish! That's crazy! Anyway, I just wanted to show off this little mode because I think it's a little goofy. But really, just gonna use this time to like give a little update of what's going on with me, what I plan to do with the channel and all that. Because if you guys have been watching the past few uploads, they are not at all similar to how my previous videos have been, and I think that's just how it's going to be going forward. I will keep making the scripted video stuff whenever I find a good reason to make a scripted video, because not every video I make has to be scripted. I don't know why the controller vibrated and my trigger finger hit the fucking trigger. I think in order to get myself back into the mood to make a scripted video like I used to, I have to love making videos again. And I think that's just something that unfortunately happened like maybe a year or two ago, I want to say, maybe even longer than that, that at some point I just burned myself out of making scripted content, that I just hated making videos at that point. And I think it 100% started with the Outrun video, because I really wanted that video to do well and it didn't perform as well as I wanted it to, so it really bummed me out. Oh, this is a big fish. This is a big fish. That was an old scenario, not a big fish. But yeah, I've tried multiple different things to like get myself back into the mood. God. My trigger finger needs to calm the fuck down. I tried multiple different things to try to get myself back into the mood of making content. I even started editing videos for one of my friends. I don't know if I made that announcement. I think I made it in the community post, but who reads those? But yeah, I am now editing the videos for Games Are Hard, and I think it definitely helped me get back into the mood of wanting to make content for myself. But I definitely needed to like come to terms with like what I wanted to do for my channel, and I think I just had to put myself back in the mindset of I need to make stuff that's fun for me instead of making like content that people want to see, right? Like obviously what's working on the channel is like scripted content, the stuff I've been doing for I don't know how long it's been since I made that. Oh, an actual fish! Oh, we got the Megasis fish. That's what I've been looking for. There's like all these different console fish in these waters, and they're like based on all different consoles. It took this long to finally find one. God. Anyway, what was I saying? God damn it, the fucking vibration made me want to... God. I think what I was saying was like, the scripted content is what made everyone subscribe in the first place. Like there's a lot of people that came in specifically from the Dragon Ball video or the Neptunia video I made so many years ago. And like obviously what I tried to do was keep pursuing what worked, and unfortunately what worked burned me the fuck out. Like I just can't keep making videos that require a script and like lots and lots of research and a bunch of footage before I can even make the video. And I think at some point it just became too much for me to even try anymore. Like obviously I think making the scripted content stuff like that is fun. Doing it back to back like that so many times was so like it burned me out, and I did the same thing. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is like I'll make a scripted video every now and then. I don't know how many scripted videos I'll make in a year, but like I think it's still fun to make a scripted video every now and then. It's just it can't be every video I make, dude. It's so tiring. I'm not built for that kind of shit. Unless I had my own editors, then maybe, but I'm not in that position to hire editors. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I am working on the next iffy trading card video. I've been putting it off for a while, and it's recorded. I finally got it recorded, and we got a Saturn fish! But yeah, finally got it recorded and all that. I just have to edit it, and it will probably... I don't want to say it'll be my very next upload, but I will try to get it done as soon as I can. Because I do want to get that done and out of the way, because truthfully, looking back at the footage, I have to edit it in such a weird way now, because the way I did my hair in that video was not good. Like, I should have looked at my hair before recording that. Some angles make me look bald, and I am not bald. I got a full head of hair, but goddamn, what is that? Ikkyo? That's not a console fish. It's kind of funny that like they're all obviously like traced from Umio's portrait. Like they're all just recolors of Umio, but I think that's awesome in its own right. Just like Umio alt skins. I think it's very interesting how like they did this whole fishing mini game for like this anniversary game, And then none of the other games have fishing in it after this. Sisters vs. Sisters doesn't have fishing. Game Maker Revolution doesn't have fishing. They have racing. They got other stuff. But no fishing. I wonder if it was just to experiment if like they could do other mini games alongside the main game, because like, you know, those games have their own little side content you can do, which I'm all down for. It's just, this is, again, this is, why is this still exclusive to the PS5? It's bizarre to me. This does not need to be a PS5 exclusive just because it uses the motion control of the PS5 controller and the adaptive trigger. This is the part of the adaptive trigger, by the way, just holding down RT and the pressure of which is like controlling how I reel it in. That's how they're using the adaptive triggers. I don't think that's enough to warrant this being PS5 exclusive. But what do I know? I think one day I'll make an actual video talking about Reavers, because I think there is a lot to talk about this game. Not a lot of good things, I hate to say it. Like, if you're a fan of this, that's fine, but like, it's not like super obvious things to point out. It's like, oh, they do this worse than Rebirth 1. It's like, I have to show you how much worse it is than Rebirth 1. So that will definitely be a video at some point, I'm sure. What I do think is very interesting about this game is that it is the only way you can play Neptunia Shooter on console, which is still so bizarre to me that Neptunia Shooter isn't even available on like Switch or something. But yeah, Neptunia Shooter is on PS5 via Reavers. You have to buy Reavers and then buy the DLC for Neptunia Shooter, which I think is free. I hope it's free. I remember vaguely that like, if you bought it early, you can get it free, but I don't know if they kept it free or if you actually have to pay for it now. But regardless, the what I find interesting about this version, the version of Neptunia Shooter that's on PS5, is that it actually has unique features. It actually has a level select. Yeah, for some reason, the Steam version of Neptunia Shooter doesn't have a level select, but the PS5 version does. Also, this fish is stuck. He cannot get the thing. He can't get it. All right, I guess I'm not getting that fish. He got stuck in a loop, dumbass. Also, I might be wrong about this, but I think Neptune's the only one who can fish too, right? If I change my leader, it doesn't change. Yeah, it's still Neptune. It doesn't matter who your leader is. It will always be Neptune who's fishing. That sucks. What if I wanted to fish as Noir? Do you think Neptune has the patience for fishing, actually, thinking about it? What is she doing? Anyway, I think I said all I wanted to say, really. There isn't really too much to show about this fishing minigame other than, like, all the different console fishes that you can find. I don't even think I've seen all of them. I think obviously it depends on which nation you're in. That determines which ones you're able to reel in. Like, obviously I'm getting Sega-based consoles because I'm in Planetoon. Which ones have we gotten so far? We've gotten the Mega System and the Saturn fish. So we got Sega Saturn and Mega Drive, I think it is. I could probably show you the ones I've already caught. I'm sure they're in my inventory somewhere. Like, if I look at my items and I look in, like... It's not in key items, is it? No. No, why would it be in key items? Ah. No, this is just the bait. This fishing rod. Is there nothing that shows me all the fish I've seen? Oh, here we are. PS3 fish. Okay, I had to look at that one. I was like, what the hell am I looking at? It's a PS3 fish. Famicom fish. Crossbox fish. Saturn fish. Megasys fish. Are there not Master System or Dreamcast or Game Gear fish in these waters? Or are there and I'm just doing really bad at reeling them in? That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, what is that? White fish. You see that in the water? There's a white fish in the water. Wonder what that is. Is that one of the gallery items? Oh, well, there's an old scenario. I think that's a gallery item. But yeah, there's a white fish in there. Can we try to get him? No, I don't want you. I want the whitefish. No, I don't want you. I want the whitefish. No, Stubborn ass fish. Maybe I'm not using the right bait? Bruh. I wish I could, like, land it on him, but whatever. Oh, another old scenario. Wow. Oh, this is a big fish. Watch it be an old scenario. Oh, old scenario. Thank God we got that. Should I be using the stronger fishing rods? I don't even know, man. I don't know how deep this fishing mechanic really goes. If it goes at all. Oh, another Saturn fish. If other fish do exist in this water, they're probably much more rare and harder to find. There's probably an easy way to farm money also, because we're getting a lot of equipment and weapons, and we can just sell that. And apparently I have a rare fishing rod that just gets us fish even when I'm not using bait. So, like, yeah, this is just a way to get infinite money, I guess. Another old scenario! How many old scenarios are there? I guess I'll get an achievement pop-up when I got all of them, huh? Another mega system. We are probably never going to find anything else other than Saturn and Megasys, which is concerning. I probably need to use a certain bait to find the other ones. But come on, this is a Neptunia game. Do you think people actually have, like, heavily researched this stuff in order to find every possible thing in the game? There's no side quest tied to these things either. It's just collectibles and gallery stuff. So, yeah, I genuinely don't know how deep someone has gone into researching this mode, especially because of the PS5 exclusive, and an early PS5 exclusive at that. So, like, the majority of people who would want to get this game didn't get it at launch, I can tell you that. Or they were like me, and they did buy the game at launch despite not having a PS5 in the hopes that one day they would get a PS5. And look where I am now. A PS5 owner in 2026. Am I proud of that? Nope. I think I've said everything I wanted to say, though. I don't think there's much else to comment on. I mean, this is just fishing. Jeez. And I think if I were to try to make a video of this, like, that wasn't tied to just me talking about what I'm doing and stuff. Like, if I didn't have conversation topics, this would definitely just be like, yep, and then we're gonna fish again. Oh, wow, look at that. A Yugi armlet. Time to fish again. Oh, boy. Time to wait for the fish. Oh. And we're reeling it in and up, and we got a sword. Have you noticed that every item we've pulled so far is either an S rare or an SS rare? I don't know if a common exists out here. But yeah, I don't really have much more to say. I guess we don't have to keep fishing. Yeah, I'll just I'll leave, I guess. And I think I guess if I have more updates, we'll just do this again, because this was fun. I mean, we were just fishing, but it gave me something to talk about with something on screen instead of me, like, just talking to the mic. Well, yeah, I'll see you guys later.